Morning, sir. Oh, yes, thank you. Morning, judicial experts and renowned administrator, D. Abdullahi, retired to give his advice.
It is a great honor. It is gratifying to have you for the Alumni Association of the National, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari,
the President of ANDEC, I guess. National Security Management in Nigeria. May I, on behalf of the President ANDEC, welcome our special appraisal of national resilience, holding here in Sani Abacha Hall of the National. Ladies and gentlemen, the ANDEC National Security.
As a nation, and say the president to the National Security Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the Chief of Defense.
In National Security Management. Very respectful salutations go to the President, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory College, and other National Security Seminar titled
Director of Protocol, National Defense College, Master. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to make these few announcements. Obviously, is the High Point Anthem. Our most esteemed special are please requested to move to the foot.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies in the country have been striving to ensure that security threats across the country are significantly addressed. Some of these threats range from insurgency and terrorism in the northeast, secessionist agitations in the southeast and southwest, illegal oil bunkering in the south-south, as well as armed banditry, kidnapping, and cattle rustling in the northwest and north-central zones. However, the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, since its inception, has identified the challenges of unemployment, drug abuse, and poverty, especially as they confront the youthful populace with their attendant physiological, psychological. Modest strides have been made by this government through empowerment programs like the N-Power, the Youth Entrepreneurship Support Program known as YESP, and the Anchor Borrowers Program, amongst others, to address unemployment and poverty in the country. Therefore, the theme of this edition seminar, which is Appraisal of National Resilience and Policy Implementation in National Security Management in Nigeria, is quite appropriate, as it is a shift from the traditional hard and kinetic discourses on addressing the security threats that were dominant in earlier seminars.
look beyond the security agencies and leverage the whole of society approach to address the challenges. Therefore, I commend the organizers of this seminar for choosing this theme, which focuses on nationalism, nation building, national security, and national institutional preparedness. This seminar is timely and relevant as it has come at a time when the armed forces of Nigeria, and indeed the Nigerian security landscape, is challenged by mutational security paradigms that leverage emerging technologies used by non-state actors to threaten our corporate existence as a country.
Nigerians are renowned to be hardworking, peace-loving, and great achievers in international arena. These are values and virtues we need to promote in our society. We must therefore work towards reinforcing the unity of our country respect for fellow human beings, and the sanctity of our God-given life. We all have fundamental right to life, right to worship, freedom of movements, and other freedoms as enshrined in our Constitution. It must be emphasized that while exercising our right to life, we cannot in any way deprive others of their constitutional freedoms. We must have respect for the rule of law and the constitutional provisions. All these and more will build our resilience as individuals and as a nation. On this note, I wish to appreciate the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces for his unrelenting support to the armed forces in the fight against all forms of insecurity in the country.
I'm happy to address this National Security Seminar organized by the Alumni Association of the National Defense College. This effort has been in collaboration with the Office of the National Security Advisor. As you all know, the security of Nigeria and all Nigerians remain a top priority for this administration. Similarly, revamping the economy of the nation and decisively dealing with all cases of corruption and economic sabotage are other priorities. No nation can survive in a highly competitive, strategic, and globalized environment if it cannot secure itself and create the necessary atmosphere for investors to comfortably visit the country and partake in its economic activities. Our administration has consequently put in place measures to adequately support the armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies in terms of modern equipment, boosting the manpower of all security agencies, and financing their operations in Nigeria and other international assignments. We have equally recently put in place a National Development Plan 2021 to 2025, covering medium and long-term plans with a vision to make Nigeria a country that has unlocked its potentials in all sectors of the economy for sustainable, holistic, and inclusive national development. We will, in this regard, be building a thriving and sustainable economy while improving access to quality education, enhance social inclusion, as well as expand infrastructure among several others. All of these desirables can only be achieved in a peaceful and secure environment. I am proud of the achievements of the security agencies in dealing with issues of terrorism, insurgency, banditry, and the so-called unknown gunmen in the Northwest and other parts of the country. These issues and challenges have been professionally handled by the armed forces and other security agencies with improved intelligence operations and effective collaboration in the armed forces and other agencies. For this, I commend the Chief of Defense Staff, the service chiefs, Inspector General of Police, and all other agencies that have been toiling day and night to ensure the safety of lives and property. I wish to assure Nigerians that the issue of kidnapping that has bedeviled us in the recent past is being tackled with all seriousness. We have zero tolerance for kidnapping, especially of school children, and we shall deal with such outrages decisively. The disruption of our educational system and economic activities will not be tolerated. I have directed that all cases relating to security breaches, economic sabotage across the entire nation be immediately addressed. Let me add here that the armed forces have been deployed in virtually all states of the Federation to combat any security challenges. Security is not just a military concern, but a challenge for all Nigerians. No matter the amount of money invested in military operations, without the support of the people, display of patriotism and preparedness for everyone to be ready to take ownership of securing our environment, success will be limited. Consequently, we must look beyond the military and the security agencies for enduring solutions to the security challenges we are facing. The National Security Strategy 2019 is very clear on all of these, hence we must endeavor to key into it as individuals, private sector, civil society groups, media, politicians, traditional institutions, and government functionaries. This is the time to enhance corporate social responsibility and giving back to the society. Our policies and strategies at all levels of governance must therefore be properly coordinated and implemented to ensure Nigerians all over the country and in diaspora have a sense of belonging with focus on family, socio-cultural, ethical values, and proper upbringing of our children. Excuse me. We must also develop our future leaders to effectively take over from us. Above all, we must harness the strengths in our diversity to ensure a cohesive and forward-looking nation. The Alumni Association of the National Defense College has brought forth all of these at this National Security Seminar. I therefore commend the President of the Alumni Association and his team for their acts of patriotism, support for nation building, and bringing their experience acquired in service over the years to bear on enhancing national security, peace, and development. I urge the Alumni Association of the National Defense College to keep up the efforts. We will continue to support the association, and I also call on all the security agencies to tap into the rich experience of Alumni Association of the National Defense College membership to enhance our security and nation building. I look forward to a comprehensive report with actionable recommendations, just as in previous occasions, to support the efforts of government. With the caliber of resource persons here, I have no doubt that the seminar will be successful. I thank you all, and long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.